Okay, so I just got this Glock 19. I decided I should go ahead and do a takedown video, kind of illustrate what it takes to take one of these apart. As always, first thing you do is a safety check. Make sure you don't have a round in the chamber, which I don't. The gun's brand new. And then dry fire it. Alright, then take the gun, put the base of the gun down on the table. On each side you're going to see these little slide levers right here above the trigger. And what you're going to do is pull those down directly towards the trigger at the same time. So I take my index and my thumb and pull it down, and at the same time just kind of barely bring the slide back. You'll feel it click like so, and you can see that now it's loose, and this will be about halfway up as you push forward on the slide. This gun's very dry. It's brand new. I just took it out of the box. Definitely need to lube it up and make sure it's good and clean. So now you can go ahead after you fire it and get the gun dirty. Go through and clean this up with Q-tips and oil up all the slide pieces and the trigger assembly and the firing pin mount on the back side. And then this is a Gen 4. I haven't actually taken one of these apart, but the slide spring is definitely different from my other Glocks. So I'm sure you just compress this a little bit, pop it out, clean this up. It looks like there's two springs stacked on top of each other, and go ahead and clean that up and lube it up before you put it back together, of course. Alright. To take the barrel out, grab this piece right here and just pull it back. And this barrel does not have a scratch on it because it hasn't been fired yet. It'll typically have some wear marks on the inside of the barrel where it rides on the slide. And so you're going to want to clean this up and clean the throat of the barrel and make sure that everything's good and clean, and put some oil along the slides, the little slide groove right here that rides on the frame. And I'm not going to take apart the firing pin area, but it's a little bit more complicated. You pull down this plastic piece and the spring shoots out, and there's actually a tool that you can stick inside the hole to compress the spring so it doesn't pop out on you, and then you can reassemble it also. So anyway, that's pretty much it. That's how you field strip a Glock and clean it up, do a quick clean on it. So assembly is pretty much the exact opposite of the disassemble. You stick the barrel in first, slide all the way back to where it's resting, just like it would be when it's in the gun. Take the spring, make sure you got it the right way. Metal piece goes back towards the inside, and the plastic piece protrudes out the end of the barrel, or the end of the slide. So go ahead and stick that in there. Compress this down. Okay. Make sure it's riding on that little ledge right there. There's two. You want it to be actually compressed to where it's right on the innermost ledge, where the spring needs to be compressed just a little bit more than that top lip. And then take the frame and the slide, just line it up here on the very front, pull it back, go all the way back, and that is it. Now it's reassembled. It'll dry fire, and that is how you do a quick field strip of a Glock 19.